Hi, my name is Michelle Swinson, and I will be giving you a speech in reference to the North Carolina Move Over Law. This law is actually in place for emergency vehicles, even construction workers, telephone cable guys, anybody who has an amber light on their vehicle for work, tow truck driver, whatnot. So hopefully my little video will kind of calm your nerves as to what to do when you see these vehicles approaching or you see them ahead of you. Um, don't you know what to do when you do have an emergency vehicle approaching you from behind? Stay calm. Stay very, very calm and just see if you can move to the right. To always remember that the left lane is the emergency lane. So for police, EMS, fire department, they're always going to travel in the left lane. So if you can safely move to the right, don't slam on your brakes, don't make any sudden moves, and definitely don't go into oncoming traffic. Now, if you are at a stoplight and there's absolutely nowhere, nobody can go, do not push yourself out into the intersection. The emergency vehicle is supposed to turn their lights and sirens off and wait until it is safe to continue travel. So, when we're talking about the move over law, there's been a lot of deaths in reference to EMS workers, fire department personnel, even PD getting hurt, even getting killed because people do not take caution into approaching these vehicles. They want to go full speed. No, you need to slow down. You need to slow down to a considerable slow rate. If speed limit is 45, drop down to 20, 25, and just pass with caution. You want to save your life, save somebody else's life as well. When you have an emergency vehicle approaching you from behind, try, like I said earlier, to move to the right, get out of their way in a very safe way. Don't be inconsiderate. Always remember that those lights and sirens are on for a reason. Somebody's life, somebody's personal property is at stake, and they need help. They need help 2 minutes before they call. So be considerate. Just know that we are going to an emergency and that's somebody's life, somebody's livelihood that's at stake. If you're unsure of the move over law, you can always Google www.ncdps.gov. And you can put in the move over law. This law requires motorists to slow down and approach with caution. When an emergency vehicle is stopped on the shoulder of the road with its lights flashing, again, like I was telling you, just slow down. Slow, you don't, if you cannot move over to the other lane, at least slow down 10, 15, 20 miles per hour less than what the speed limit is. This law also has required motorists to move to another lane away from the emergency vehicle. So again, if you can, move over. Everybody's life is just as important as everybody else's life. That's my philosophy on things. When an emergency vehicle is coming up behind you, you want to either one, get out of the way safely if you can. If you are at a traffic light, all lanes are blocked, there's nowhere for you to go, you just stay put. Stay right there. That crew is supposed to turn their lights and sirens off and wait until they can continue en route safely. Don't follow. Don't race. Don't try to be that funny, ha ha ha. I'm going to kind of make it difficult because these emergency drivers, they are also required by law to drive with due regard. And it takes a lot to stop these vehicles. They're heavy. They're very, very heavy. And usually there's multiple people that are in these vehicles. So it's a lot of lives at stake. So again, just drive with caution, know the law, get up with your local police department and ask them what the law is if you don't have internet access. But become familiar with it and know where you stand, and it'll make us first responders' lives just a little bit less complicated and easier. Thank you. Have a good night.